Part 1. White Clouds. Red Wolf Moon. The Flame in the Darkness. Hoarfrost now graces treetops and open fields alike, and an icy chill blown in from the north of Fargus blankets the land. All of Fodlan's creatures begin to settle in for a long winter. The setting sun bathes the full winter coat of every wolf in a foreboding scarlet glow. Hunters can now spread the word that the Red Wolves are back on the prowl.
That's what we're dealing with. Is there no chance it's an infectious disease?
There are no absolutes in medicine, but the chances are extremely slim. Restless movements, fits of violence, becoming bedridden, or even impossible to wake. With symptoms that varied, there are only a few possibilities. It's either a mixture of poisons or magic, and dark magic at that.
You're talking about Remire Village, aren't you, Manuela?
Oh my, if it isn't Jeralt. Tell me, what was the first thing you heard?
Everything, after you mentioned that it's not likely an infectious disease. My child and I owe the people of Remire Village. If something's happening there, we must help them.
We scouted the area ourselves. Speak with the knights, hear what they have to say. I must go. Thank you for your help, Manuela.
You know, I'm more than willing to go with you to Remire Village. After all, I owe you my life. If you'd like, I bet we could even manage the mission all by ourselves. Just the two of us.
Well, that's nice of you.
Professor, a bit of a tease, are we? A girl could get used to this side of you.
Nice try, but I'll be going to the village as well. Enough nonsense. It's time to move out.
As you like. Goodbye, Jeralt. Goodbye, Professor.
I'll be in my office making preparations. What about you? If you have the time, it would be helpful if you could go ahead and talk to the knights. Hey, what's wrong?
I just got a little dizzy.
If anything feels off, return to the infirmary. No need to just grin and bear it. Got it?
Yes.
Ugh, what could have caused such dizziness? I felt it too. Actually, I felt that way before.
You look unwell. It's because of what happened, isn't it?
Don't speak of it aloud.
You can't change the past. For now, all we can do is use it to our advantage.
I know that. I also know that I must steel myself to ascend the Imperial throne.
Those preparations are going well. Someone is coming.
Professor, I heard about our mission for this month. Something terrible is happening in Remire Village. That's where you were when fate sent you our way. This feels preordained.
Are the knights making progress with their investigation?
They are.
If what is happening there is by design, there must be someone pulling the strings. There is the Death Knight, of course, and the mysterious mages who were implicated with the Western Church. They showed up when Flyan was kidnapped as well, and now there is another strange occurrence near the monastery. It seems an unknown organization hopes to make the monastery its stage for something.
Do you believe that all these incidents are connected, Professor?
Well, there's no reason to rule it out at the moment.
That is the logical conclusion, but I'm not so sure. It certainly appears that all of the events surrounding the monastery are connected by a single thread. However, I think it's possible that it may just be a result of different motives overlapping. Remember, Professor, if you think of people as simply enemies or allies, it may be impossible to grasp the truth.
Oh, it's only you. Is there some reason you're here? The intensity of your gaze puts the lie to that excuse. Oh, I see now. You found yourself captivated by my charms. This sort of thing happens all the time to those of us blessed with such transcendent beauty. If you say so. You seem a trifle stuck on the point, if you ask me. Now then, you may call yourself my tutor if you wish, and I shall attend your classes. But none of this charade will make the idea of a mercenary teaching me any less absurd. What was that look? Are you trying to convey that I'm a mere commoner like yourself? Well, you are correct. Think of me as a temporarily embarrassed noble. Even a gilded wyvern must take refuge in its cave occasionally, but in time, it will soar free once more. I shall fly, bold and beautiful, into the skies again. My nobility and all of House Nouvelle shall be restored. The luck isn't a thing that you can bestow or that I need. I will do this. When I restore the glory of my house, you may serve me in some menial way. I may even pay you. You would decline the honor of attending to me without a second thought? Say whatever you like, if it makes you feel better. It shall not sway me one way or the other. You look as though you want to say something. Allow me to save you the effort. If you intend to tutor me, I will require you to first prove that time will not be wasted. Show me not just your talent for teaching, but your wisdom, your skill, your mettle, your sense of authority. Of course! I've been struck by my own genius. You may assist me in my research. That ought to provide a chance for you to grasp the extent of how magnificent I am. It will also afford me the time I need to scrutinize your character. It's a plan so perfect that you can't turn it down, huh?
Lindhardt, there you are.
Observant as ever, Ferdinand. What can I help you with?
You have been utilizing clever tricks to give me the slip. But not today. Prepare yourself! A noble cannot escape from his duty. Hold these words in your heart.
It seems you really mean it this time. I suppose I have no choice but to outmatch you.
Finally, a little enthusiasm. You are bravely stepping upon the path of nobility. Let us begin!
Come now, Ferdinand. Don't be foolish. I can't possibly train with you. I have places to be.
Wait! I will not allow you to get away!
I can't run anymore.
Just admit defeat.
Can't we? Just a minute. Ferdinand, let me catch my breath.
Well, maybe just for a moment. I could use a rest myself. I am surprised you could run so far. I had assumed that all that lounging around would have dulled your constitution. But I had a difficult time keeping up.
The fear of having to exert myself really helped. You're none too slow yourself. It's been a while since I ran like that. It actually feels pretty good.
It does it not? Well, how about we say that thrilling chase was your training for the day? If you will excuse me, I am going to run even more, so I can catch you next time.
After all the running you already did? That's our Ferdinand. You always give everything your all, don't you?
And what is wrong with that?
Nothing whatsoever, Ferdinand. I mean that.
Aha! Found you! You're always nosing around places, aren't you, Professor? Can be real hard to find you sometimes. No worrying about it. I just wanted to talk to you about a thing today. Do you remember how Lady Rhea asked you to come to the office this evening? Well, she told me that I should come to let you know that today's a bad day for doing that, and you should go and see her tomorrow instead. That's pretty much everything I needed to say, I think. Oh, except to ask you if you've seen Sedith around anywhere. Okay, I'm supposed to tell Sedith the thing Lady Rhea told me to tell you, but he's hard to find. Nah, I'll find him myself. But if you see him, then find me, please, and tell me where you saw him, okay? 'Cause then I'll know where he is. I'll be in the stables if you need me. Gotta put out the fodder before it's the next kid's shift. Don't want her thinking I left my work for her to do. Oh, but if I'm not in the stables and you need to find me, I'll be at the forest up north, 'cause there's a bunch of logs lying around up there. I figure I ought to chop them up, or else someone might trip on a log, or we might run out of firewood. And if I chop, then it'll save other people time. If it looks like I'm done there, then the quarters need to be swept. So if you see Sedith and you need to find me, then I might be there. Nope, this is my job. I'm not giving it to anyone else, because it's mine and I'm gonna do it. Besides, if you help me out, Lady Rhea might give me an earful. I don't know why, but Lady Rhea sure does seem to like you. She's always worried about what you might be doing or not doing. Oh yeah, not that it's any of my business. Anyways, Lady Rhea asked me to do some jobs, so I'm doing them all. Even some she didn't ask for, but I know need doing, so I'm doing them. End of story. And remember, if you see Sedith around, come find me and tell me where you saw him, yeah? Huh? But I just told you where I'd be. If I'm not in the stables, I'll be at the forest. If I'm not, oh, I see. You're right, I'm all over the place, huh? I don't want to waste your time, Professor, so if you see Sedith, how about you tell him I was looking for him, and then tell him all the places I'll be? Then he can spend his time looking for me instead of you. Yeah, that sounds like a good plan. A real good plan. Let's do that. See you later, Professor.
I wonder why. Why does Lady Rhea give you special treatment? You're not particularly strong or good-looking. You seem exceedingly unremarkable. Not that I doubt you were a skilled mercenary. Shimir came from the same background, but she doesn't get nearly as much of Lady Rhea's attention. Besides, it'd be one thing if you got brought on as a knight, but a professorship, unprecedented. I'm not blaming you, I'm just perplexed. And it's not like just anyone can wield the Sword of the Creator. It's a legendary relic, right? And it was casually handed over to you. It's unbelievable. Maybe it's because you're related to Jeralt. He was a leader of the Knights of Seiros, and probably the finest mercenary in all Fodlan. By the time I joined, he was gone, so I don't know him too well, but he's strong, right? Oh, come on. There can't be a soul in Fodlan who hasn't heard tales of the Bladebreaker. Maybe that's it. Jeralt used his influence to help you. But Lady Rhea wouldn't give you favorable treatment because of that. No, definitely not. There must be something more to you. Okay, that settles it. I'm going to watch from afar. Figure out what Lady Rhea could possibly see in you. Whatever it is, maybe I can copy it so that you'll take a shine to me as well. And if I discover that your intentions are malicious, I'll cut you down with relish.
Oh, settle down and stop with the knocking. I'll be there in 2 shakes. Oh, dear. Professor? Is that you? Just a moment. Oh, what should I do? I can't open the door in this state. Manuela, you simply must quit oversleeping. Hold on. Where Where are my clothes? I can't even find my... Where in blazes is my underwear? Oh, What is my dressing robe belt caught on? I can't tie this properly. It's not even covering... Oh, Manuela. This will have to do. I'm fine. Just hold on a moment. Hello. Sorry to have kept you waiting. So, what do you want? Excuse me? You had a reason for coming here, I assume. I've put a lot of time and effort into making it possible to talk with you, you know. Now, you've done nothing wrong. Let's just say I'm not having a good day. Actually, I didn't have a good night. Never mind. What did you want, anyway? You heard from him? The fellow from last night? Huh. What did he have to say? Yeah, figures. Kind of saw it coming, actually. That's why I came back to my room and went to bed. To get over it. Thank you for checking in on me. Was that all you wanted? Well then, good night.
Hey, Professor. The students seem to like you. And you're not modest about it. I like that. Still, I can't deny that you've got skills. It's a little strange, to be completely honest. I had my doubts, but they were right to make you a professor. Regardless, seems like it turned out fine for you. I'll admit, it's unbelievable that you used to be a mercenary. I was a merc before coming here, but I can't imagine pulling off your fancy tactician act. I freeze up near royals and nobles. I was. My family had nothing when I was growing up. There were too many mouths to feed, so I left. Joined up with some mercs for the pay. The work suited me, but I never liked having to bow and scrape to our noble employers. And that's what I like about being a knight. I get to punch all the nobles I want. I'm joking. But the knights do make a good business partner. I don't believe in the Church of Saros. It makes me a bit of an anomaly among the knights. Rhea took me in, so I became a knight to repay my debt to her. I may be a knight, but it still feels like I'm doing the same things I did as a merc. Who knows, though? Maybe you and I will end up working together again, like at Deirdre. Us knights are a pretty tough crew. I'm guessing you'd run circles around us, though. I'm interested to see where your path leads you.
It's you. Where I'm going is hardly your business. Do me a favor and mind your own, won't you? Ever the professor, aren't you? So, what's your deal? Worried about my well-being? Knowing where I come from, it makes sense you wouldn't be. A leisurely stroll about town in the middle of the night is obviously nothing new for me. There's no slowing me down tonight. I've got important things to attend to right now. There you go with that nose of yours. It still isn't your business. But it looks like you won't let me leave until I tell you. You'll get your way this time. There's a dispute. Or maybe treachery is the more fitting word. Regardless, a purge is required. I see I've got to spell it all out for you. One of my goons double-crossed the gang.
He absconded with his boss's small fortune, my small fortune, and buddied up with another gang. Members of the gang are recognizable by their scorpion tattoos. Suffice it to say, they're not a group you want to tangle with. Despite that, I'm not about to just roll over and play dead on this. So I figured I'd pay them a little visit, have a spot of tea with their boss. Makes sense, you know? As a former mercenary, I knew you'd get it. You know how things are done in our world. I play my cards wisely. I wouldn't play if there wasn't any hope of winning. It won't be. One false move, and the walls will be painted with blood. Still sound fun. Better head off now. I've got people waiting for me just outside of town. See you around. What is it you're after? Money? Me? Or are you just looking for someone to kill? You seem adamant, so I'll allow it. Won't hurt to have backup if things go south. I trust you, for now, but I don't know how reliable you actually are. Just so we're clear, you mess with any of my people, I'll slit your throat without hesitation. Got that?
Excuse me, Professor. May I have a moment of your time? Ah, wonderful. I was hoping you might enlighten me. About yourself, that is. You see, I happen to be quite curious about you. Well, because there is something different about you. You possess an air of mystery. I could not help but notice when first we met. I am intrigued, to say the least. I find it rather difficult to put into words. Were I to wax poetic, I would say you remind me of the sea. Have you ever been, Professor? The sea is vast, boundless. On the surface, all seems still. Yet beneath that stillness, it is unfathomably deep. Within, it teems with life. Yet without, one is lucky to glimpse a fleeting shadow. And yet, all one must do is cast a line to grasp hold of all that life. You cannot see it at a glance, but it is there all the same. About fish, of course. Oh, bother. I got sidetracked, didn't I? Right. About the sea. During a storm, the once calm waters become mighty enough to overturn even the vastest ships. Not unlike you. You are calm. You carry yourself with poise. Yet you wield great power. My brother was uncertain of you at first. He once referred to you as a youth of dubious origin. Oh, but please do not think ill of him. He is incredibly dedicated to his work. So surely you understand why he would have doubts about one of whom he knows so little. Nobody even seems to know your age. Incidentally, how old are you? Aha! I suspect that if you choose not to say, you must be quite young. Looking at you, it is quite difficult for me to determine. I wonder... Could you be younger than your own students? Who? Me? Well, I am roughly the same age as the other youths here. Be that as it may, it is simply not the case. Oh, by the way, you should know I had actually been considering enrolling in the academy for a while. I have endured hard times, but I am so grateful that those very experiences led to my acceptance at the academy. Oh, my apologies. I am sure you have much work to do. I will not keep you any longer. We must speak again sometime, if that would be all right. Have a lovely day.
We've come such a long way. After all, I was only 4 years old when we first met.
From your perfect memory, Lady Edelgard, I expect nothing short of the utmost precision. Do go on.
Please don't mock me with such frivolous praise. I can hardly recall that day.
Forgive me. I suppose I must have been 6 at the time. I have no recollection of it. My earliest memory of you is of when you were injured. I recall being scolded most sternly by my father. "You are Lady Edelgard's servant," he said. "You must protect her with your life."
I had no idea. But House Vestra has served House Resfeld for generations. Given that, I suppose I shouldn't be surprised.
Indeed. After that, I made certain to accompany you wherever you went. That is, until the incident.
Ah, when my uncle, Lord Arundel, defected to the kingdom and took me with him.
The sensation of loss that overcame me on that day defies all description. It was as horrific as if I'd lost all my limbs. I left the city in a mad rush to rescue you. My father sent soldiers to capture me. I fought them off for 3 days, but they did finally manage it. Of course, I was only 10. I never would have reached Ferdinand.
I've never heard that story before. So there are things you've never told me.
It wasn't important.
That's beside the point. I wish to know these things. If there's anything else you're keeping from me, please tell me at once.
Respectfully, I decline.
Why? It's a simple order. I really must know.
Speaking of your orders, there was a task you gave me earlier which I have yet to carry out. Excuse me.
Wait just a moment. I just hope he's not hiding anything too worrisome.
This is boring. Mind if I sleep?
You know I won't care. Night Watch or not, it's still just for training purposes. Though, you'd likely get in trouble if someone sees you catching Z's.
You wouldn't wake me if someone was here? Fine then, I won't sleep.
Your call.
You're being so quiet, Yuri Bird. Say something.
I don't always fill the void with my voice, you know. Sometimes it's pleasant to just enjoy the quiet and stargaze.
No thanks. Stargazing is a waste of time. The stars don't even stay put all year. Those jerks.
See that one? That star is home to the goddess, yeah. Watching over us from afar. That's called the Blue Sea Star. But it doesn't look blue. At all, really. Wait, no, hang on. Maybe it wasn't that one. But that big one over there, that's it! Isn't it?
You don't know the first thing about stars, do you? No one ever taught you?
Never, no.
Well, the Blue Sea Star is really big. It stands out. Sometimes you can't see it at all. But other times, it's the brightest thing in the sky.
Interesting. So then, which star was I pointing out just now?
You might have to point it out again. Which constellation were you looking at?
Let's see, it looks a bit like a cat. No, that's not right. Maybe more like a fish? Or a fishing rod. What? I'm serious. See, those stars there are forming a shape that looks very much like a fishing rod.
Okay, sorry. But that looks nothing like a fishing rod. Or a cat. I'm surprised you know so little about stars. I thought you knew everything.
Who do you think I am? The goddess herself? There is plenty I don't know. But I'm always aiming to learn more. I'm uncomfortable not knowing things. So come on then, Hapi. Teach me about the stars.
That'll be a pain for both of us.
As painful as sitting here idling, it's not like you're going to sleep at this point. Clearly you know quite a bit about them. Teach me.
Fine. Look up there. To the north. Your other north. See that star? That's called the King's Right Hand.
Hey, Coco. How do you do? Happy! What in the world has gotten into you? Happy, it would be easier to understand you if your mouth was less stuffed. Kindly finish what you are eating and then say your piece. My pleasure.
Nothing better than fresh pastries. You sure you don't want one, Coco?
It's not about whether I want a bun or not. It's about your atrocious manners. Walking around with your arms and jaws stuffed full of unwrapped pastries? There are crumbs all over your lips, your clothes. You've left a trail of them behind you. Unacceptable.
Hey, I paid for them. I can eat them however I want. Sure you don't want a bite? If you don't have any, I'm just gonna eat them all. You have to try them fresh out of the oven if you want the full effect. Pretty soon they'll get cold. Oh, I'll explain in noble speak so you understand. They have a crisp, oven-browned exterior and a sophisticated, spongy sweetness lying within. Not interested? That's fine. More for me.
I was going to say, not so fast. Spare one for me, but only because you insisted. It would be rude of me to decline an offering made in good faith. One must mind one's manners.
You're really dragging this out. Here, I'll make it easy for you. Open up.
Wait, don't you...
Not bad, right?
I could not, in good conscience, acknowledge this as anything but delicious.
Now you have crumbs all over you, too. Your form could use a little work. Next time, stuff the whole thing in your mouth at once. That's the proper way to eat a snack like this. If you ate this at some stuffy party, cutting it into sensible little bites, the experience would be ruined.
I see your point. There are more types of dining in this world than I was ready to allow for. You've won me over.
Let's eat them while we head to the cathedral and litter the ground with crumbs.
A capital idea! Wait, no! At the cathedral? You've lost me again, Hapi.
The Remire Calamity. A pattern of strange occurrences in Remire Village has suddenly erupted into something far more serious. The Remire Calamity, Right Cloud, Chapter 8. The Flame in the Darkness.
We've got to go. Now.
Sorry, what's going on?
The situation in Remire Village has changed drastically. We don't know much more than that. We're hearing reports that the villagers are killing each other. Some say houses are burning. Regardless, we need to move.
Alright.
Kill! Kill!
Help! Somebody please help!
What's going on here?
This is horrific. It's even more revolting. More terrible than I expected.
And we vaulted too. It's horrifying.
Yes, we must find a way to save this village.
True, but if we are not careful about how we proceed, we will only increase the death toll.
The villagers are attacking each other. Let's knock them all out one by one.
Always so reckless. You do know that if we mess up, we will either kill or be killed, right?
Still, we cannot just stand here twiddling our thumbs and doing nothing.
I'd really like to go home now. But there's no time for thoughts like that. We have to help.
Bernadette, I'm happy to see you coming around.
I am waiting for your orders with full readiness.
Wait. Those people over there, they seem to be observing the chaos. They must be behind this. Eliminate them and rescue all of the unafflicted villagers.
Alright, if we look at the map, there are 11 allied units 10 of our own, and 20 enemy units. So we do have Jeralt alongside some of his church soldiers out here to help him. But for the most part, the green units are going to be that of random villagers just out and about in the area. We save them by essentially, and unfortunately, defeating some of the rampaging villagers, thus allowing them to escape. I do believe we get rewarded based around how many of these villagers we can save compared to how many that we will eventually lose. Also, Thomas! What's he doing all the way down here? I do believe this is going to be a little bit of a spoiler. I do believe we should be seeing a particular unit coming back again. Someone that we fought twice. I do believe they show up again for this one, although they are optional. I'm just going to go to the item shop real quick to get myself a chest key or two.
Thanks a bunch.
And get my team set up and everything, and I'll be back in just a minute. Alright, no real plan for this one, other than the fact that Petra, being a flyer, will come over this way to focus on this left-hand side and try to take care of that. Meanwhile, I, as also a flyer, will try to go over this way, get that chest, and then try to save some of the people on this side. And everyone else is just going to be trying to do whatever they can to actually help out. Make a save, and let the battle begin. Rout the enemy! If all of our units are defeated or if Jeralt falls in battle, it is game over.
There are some suspicious-looking ruffians out there, but our top priority is to rescue the villagers. Got it? I'll rein in the villagers who've turned violent. You focus on rescuing the others.
Save the villagers that are being attacked by the rampaging villagers. I'll do what I can.
Stay focused.
Starting off. Have my character go over this way.
I will.
Edelgard, you can just start marching.
Put me in there.
Is that okay? That is fiery floor. It'll cause damage every time you are stepping on it, so be careful of that one. That sucks. Well, I'm not killing you in one go, anyways. So I'm not gonna waste my gauntlets. Casper, leveling up to 19. Oh. I was trying not to skip that, I was trying to see what I could get. Oops. Alright, Edelgard, come over here. Having abilities like Sight can be very useful because, well, you can heal from far away. Also, Rescue might be a good one as well, because you should be able to use Rescue on our allies. So if you're trying to protect a villager or get them away from an upcoming fight, that is something else you can do. Now, Flyan, I hear a lot of people are not a big fan of Flyan in general. She's honestly fine. She's just another mage, for lack of a better word. Have her learn both offensive and defensive magic, or offensive and support magic, and she can be fine. She does the role of, like, any other magic user, for lack of a better word. Petra, no good in one attack. Well, I mean, it was so freaking high leveled. Like, these guys are at level 20, for God's sake.
Thank you.
Well, I mean, they're more like 18, 19, but, like, still.
I am Ferdinand von Eyre. As you wish.
I am not at all worried.
Oh no.
Because we're just so freaking high leveled. Now, the villagers will not fight back. They sadly lack any weapons, but they do carry vulneraries with them, so they will heal themselves up. Also, Edelgard got a another class upgrade because she got to level 20. And Jeralt and his men will also be stealing some of our kills, but I literally can't do anything about that. I'll say on higher difficulty, it's probably going to be more difficult if actually trying to keep Jeralt alive. Although if you don't want him stealing kills, again, this would be a great use for Flyan and a warp ability, just to move him away. The problem with that being is that, well, he's on horseback, so he gets a lot of distance in his movements. Also because there's just so many, we have to just sit back and watch all the time.
The one giving commands in the back. I'm certain that's Tomas the librarian.
Why would the librarian be doing this? Anyways, I came out. Well, the chest first. Giant shell. All right. Yeah, I'll have you come this way. Lindhardt, if you would be so kind as to get rid of this. No. Not good enough. Unless I get a crit. Window! No crit. Oh well. Well, Benedetta, it's up to you. I know you can do it. That extra range, again, you may never think too much about it, but it is so good when it actually comes into play. It's also very dangerous when it comes against you. Just saw my axe at you. Not enough for a kill, sadly. Thankfully, a flying type does not have to worry about this flaming terrain, so I am good. Petra levels up to 21. Health, Strength, Dex, Speed, Luck, and Charm, I believe that was. Guess I don't suppose I can just get rid of you in one blow? No. Yeah. 19, 18. Flame, you can get it. If you can. You cannot. Alright. And I'm pretty sure everybody else was just killing him straight out. Yeah, alright. So, since she can't get the finishing blow in, she can at least weaken the enemy. Yeah, 19, 20. Eat my asthma! Hubert, level 20. Health, Medic, Luck, Defense, and Charm. And you can just be an assist. Now for whatever the enemy has in store for us. Oh no, who saw that coming? Anyways. Smart of him going after my guy because he had the hand axe, so less accuracy. Health, Strength. I think that was Defense and Charm, but I could be mistaken. Oh no! Yeah, some of these guys are safe. Some of these guys, not so much. He just ran straight towards the enemy. Actually, this could work out. No, not if I can't kill you, that is. Doody-doody-doo. For you. Oh, okay. I'm like, wait, why can't I attack that guy? Because he's my ally. Don't be attacking your allies. Alright, I should, I was gonna say, maybe if I gave her, like, a silver lance.
Thank you.
You're welcome, get out of there before you burn. Saying to myself, oh, maybe if I gave her a silver lance, she'd be able to kill that guy in one blow, but no dice. Also, yeah, you have a vulnerary, I'm surprised I haven't used it yet. Alright, let's just start marching forward, I guess. Alright, you move forward, you can get rid of him. Easily.
Thank you.
Fire! Fire! Burn! Burn! You go over there. Bernie. Bernie, don't get burned. And slice and dice, or punch and knockout.
Tomas, what are you doing here? Dare I even ask?
I'm not Tomas. My name is Solon, the savior of all. What's the matter? So shocked you can't even speak? You were so easily fooled by my disguise. I was hiding away in Garrick Muck to get the blood of that little girl called Flame. With her blood, we'll be one step closer to realizing our goal.
Defeat the enemy commander.
I'll have a bit of fun here too.
And here comes the Death Knight.
That's the Death Knight. He must be an ally of Tomas, or Solon, or whoever he is.
So again, he is not required to be defeated to win this mission. But, well, if you want to try and get yourself yet another Dark Seal, be my guest. Unfortunately, they're going after Petra. They also might just go after the villagers now I'm thinking about it. Yeah, that's rude. I'm in a bad spot. Unfortunately, this guy... Suckle Staff. I don't know why he has this, but okay. Let me just check something out real quick. Actually, wait. I can do this. Gambit, get you. Hopefully kill you. Thank you. Because I still have movement. Kills the one, stop the other one, and I can move out of the way. Okay, I still have to save these guys though, that's the problem. Well, thankfully you're an armored unit against magic. You never stood a chance. Oh, if I can just do this and... Well, hold on, Flame? Flame handle that. Guess what, I'll move you over. And for lack of a better word, let's get ready to fight this Death Knight. Friendly piece of information. Units, horse-drawn units, or horseback units, don't do very well with stairs. Okay, can I... No, I'm just shy. Okay, well then... I'll have you come here. With the Horse Slayer equipped, because I had that for a dang good reason. And have everybody else just move forward. Yeah, thankfully that guy's in the bushes, so he has a good chance of actually dodging enemy attacks. Think of dodging, think of that sickle. It's not a great weapon, it's heavy. And the weight and hit, I feel like are not really worth it. That weight of 12 really brings the Crescent Sickle down a lot.
Predictable. Watch and learn.
Oh no, enemy reinforcements. Alright, I forgot about you again. No, you just spawned. I forgot about you. Oh, I guess on easy mode he does not move. I was gonna say, I remember him moving before. Oh, I don't have a... Shoot, I didn't get myself a javelin. Yeah, well, get out of here. I'll have you go there. You are just shy of getting him. I'd rather have you march forward, just be safe. Wait, that's not burning, is it? Yeah, that is burning. And... Wait, who can you... You still hit him? Oh, you're hitting that. Okay. I was gonna say, like, dang. Okay, goodbye. Benedetta, level 20. Strength, dex, speed, luck, resistance, and charm. Alright, as for this side, they're both going after this poor guy. They're all going after this poor guy, Jesus! Okay, do this. Oh, goodness. Okay, get out of here, you. So if I move her there, you have a movement of 4, you have a movement of 5. Assuming they're right there. 1, 2, 3. Well, didn't really help me out much. Maybe there. Although I could see what the damage is between us. We both do 13. Wow. I keep you in mind, but not right now. Yeah, we're going after this poor guy. You're going after that guy. You really should have went after Edelgard on that one. Alright, can you get rid of him? Thank you. Lindhardt, level 20. Only health and speed, yeah. Not the best level ups I've been getting as of late. Alright, well, let's see if this guy will come after me. Let me put away that giant shell, because I should still have an extra key lying in wait. Alright, archers tend to be pretty decent fighting fighting mages. Alright, heal yourself up. Oh, the bush is just a bit too much. Alright, go. Yeah, you can fight that, because why not? I think you get... Yeah, you got a little bit of experience all around from that. Yeah, you have 9 health, you have 8. You can't... Neither of these guys can be killed. This guy's at least in a better position. So, you're gone. Actually, could you? No, you're just shy. Yeah, oh well. You might be able to psych him, though. Yes, you can. Perfect. So that will be all of them saved, and you're not moving, so just end. Okay, you did decide to go after me. Thanks again for the scythe, but I don't care so much for that. Get out of the fire, buddy. Alright, behind chest number 2 is... Oh, a horse slayer. Cool, I guess. He can do 30 damage to my 8. Oh, boy. And I don't expect any, better from you guys. Yeah, no, he doubles you. You're dead. You're just straight out dead. You're not dealing with that. Alright, get you healed up. As for this side, let's get this last villager saved.
Not so fast.
We've rescued as many as we can.
Oh, we rescued them all, technically. Alright, you wait. Right, not much is left. I'm gonna try that and fail. I was gonna say, here comes Jeralt. I can do 20, he can only do 9, but he has a high chance, he has a quarter chance of actually getting a crit, is the annoying thing. Well, Silver Axe can do 28. I see no reason not to give it a shot.
What are you trying to do here?
You're the one who should be answering that question. Stay out of my way.
Well, I would truly love to give you the kill. Sadly, though, I would say it's not in the cards, not unless I can weaken him. But I feel like I might kill him no matter what, yeah. And even Assembly is only taking him down to 11. I'll let you try this. Ah, hit and a miss. Yeah, 36, wow. Anyway, stabby stabby.
Pleasure. Do your best to kill me with that blade.
That good enough for you?
My blade craves their flesh. The weak will eventually die.
So too will the strong. What's your point? Elite level 27, good god. Health, strength, magic, dex, and luck. Oh, I forgot he was on that tile. Forgot all about that.
The Death Knight was just a distraction. Let's
Yeah, he had that extra defense. I forgot all about that.
No use.
Alright, and he's gone. Someone should be the last one remaining. Petra, level 22. Health, strength, speed, and resistance. You know, 27 damage, dang. Yeah, he's the last one remaining. I can deal no damage. I can deal 6 damage. Was a good chance to crit. Alright.
You are but a savage, insignificant beast. Yet you think you can kill me?
Eat lightning. Dorothea leveling up to 21. Magic and Charm. Yeah. Alright, Hubert. If you would be so kind as to finish this old man off. Once and for all!
Why have you gone after this village? What are you planning?
I could have conducted this experiment on any test subjects. Now that I have what I came for, I must bid you farewell.
Wait! Damn it, he's gone.
How do they keep doing that?
We let him get away. I'll survey the village. There may still be enemies in hiding.
We saved all the villagers. For that, we got an extra large bullion, an advanced seal. Oh, and that was it. Okay. The Remire Calamity. 8 turns. Petra was MVP. Good for her.
Looks like we somehow managed to sort things out, and casualties were kept to a minimum. They said they weren't picky about who they used as their test subjects. Because of them, the people of Remire Village.
There you are.
That armor. So, you're the Flame Emperor.
Yes. I believe you have met my subordinate, the Death Knight.
Oh, we've met all right. But back to you. You're the one responsible for the destruction of this village.
Do not get the wrong idea.
What in blazes does that mean?
It is true that I am working with Solon, but that does not mean our objectives are the same. Had I known they planned to do this, I would have stopped it. You have my word.
Your words are meaningless. Now, I'll have to insist that you accompany us back to the monastery.
I cannot abide that. However, if you wish to join forces, I will hear your plea.
What?
If left to their own devices, they will commit countless more violent acts like this one. Do you not wish to prevent that? With the sword of the Creator on our side, Solon would not be a threat.
I must refuse.
Pity, though not unexpected. Pray that you do not live to regret your choice.
Jeralt, Professor, have you seen Lady Edelgard?
What's wrong, kid? Huh? Oh, damn it! He's gone. Hey, I've been meaning to talk to you. Since coming to the monastery, you've changed. You've been angry since we first arrived in Remire Village. And you look so happy when you're instructing the brats. Before the monastery, I'd never seen you bear your emotions like that. Not once.
It's thanks to the students.
Then perhaps it's a good thing we came to the monastery. If only so I could see your face lit up like that. Or maybe there was never any reason for us to leave the monastery in the first place.
Wasn't I born after you left the monastery?
I've put my foot in my mouth, haven't I? Though I suppose it may be nearly that time. Come to my office when you next have a moment to spare. There's something I need to tell you.
Just what was that about? I can't recall a time of old when you were at the monastery. I wonder what is hiding in the mist that is your past.
Professor, I don't know if this is appropriate to say, but admirable work out there. I really believe we did all that we could.
I wish that were true. I wasn't strong enough.
No mortal is all-powerful. We must try to stay positive, even through the horror. I hear the so-called Flame Emperor appeared in Remire Village as well. Hubert told me that you spoke with him.
He said he wasn't involved in this incident, and he asked me to join forces with him.
Really? Is that what you want, Professor?
As of right now, I do not.
That makes sense. It's hard to trust someone without knowing who they are, or how they're connected to all this. Even if he wants you as an ally, his objectives are still unclear. If the Flame Emperor truly wishes to make use of your power, perhaps someday he will appear before you without his mask, and you can look in his eyes and decide what you believe.
Adel, I need to ask you something.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Did I interrupt?
No, not at all. If you'll excuse me, Professor.
You did well handling that awful business in Remire Village. I am certain the goddess shares in our grief at the senselessness of that calamity. More importantly, I was shocked to hear that our own Tomas was actually a dark mage. I must reflect on our blindness.
You surely must. You failed to notice that a rat was hiding in your home. Pathetic! Who are these wicked foes? How did Tomas escape your gaze?
So, who are those villains?
Tomas came to the monastery 40 years ago, by recommendation of House Ordelia of the Alliance. Around 8 years ago, he went back to House Ordelia, before returning to the monastery once again, just last year. After having worked at Garreg for decades, why would he betray us now? Just what did he hope to accomplish? Yuritsa became a professor at the Officers' Academy because of a recommendation from the Imperial nobility. Supposing that he is the Death Knight, that means that our enemy is an organization that has taken root in at least 2 territories.
In the long history of the Church of Ceros, no, long before even that, there have been an endless number of threats to the peace of Fodlan. Yet those who oppose us still operate in the shadows. Their identity's a mystery. I believe that Solon and the Death Knight are merely one part of a much larger whole.
A threat to Fodlan's peace? That means we have no choice. We have to stop them all.
So, they must be stopped.
I have truly come to rely on you. I believe that the monastery will remain safe so long as we have you. We do not yet know the enemy's objective or whereabouts. For now, please devote yourself to preparing for whatever comes next.
That is all for today.
Professor, please wait. I know there is much that you still do not understand. However, one thing is clear. You possess great power. I believe that you are destined to be a source of great hope for all. In any case, I expect great things from you. Walk this world proudly, dear Professor. May the goddess Sothis protect you.
The goddess Sothis? Is that what she just said?
Is something the matter?
No, it's nothing.
I see. In that case, farewell.
Do not say something that we may regret. What exactly am I? For now, let's leave this place. Please, go.